everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Channel 955 Treasure Chest Auction. I'm your host, Mike Brever, and I'm joined by my co-hosts, Laura Wengler and Ray Schmidt. We've got a really special show lined up for you today. We've got a ton of art down here in the auction showroom. We're going to be giving you a great representation of some of that today. We also have a wonderful collection of table and desk lamps, and we're going to be showing you a lot of that today. I'm really pleased to be with you today. This is only the fourth auction show we've had, and as you know, the treasure chest was shut down in mid-March because of the coronavirus, and our sales completely dried up. We were, of course, raising money to fund a scholarship program for our hourly employees here at East Castle Place, and in fact, over the last year, we've given out over $15,000 in scholarships. So the sales were really important to us. Since we have started coming to you on the 955 Treasure Chest Auction, our sales have been rejuvenated. We've had well over $600 in sales, not necessarily because of the items we've highlighted, but because it reminds people that the treasure chest is here, and it is here for you. And that makes us very happy. So without any further ado, we're going to start looking at the art right now. I'm going to turn it over once again to my co-hosts, Laura Wengler and Ray Schmidt. Laura and Ray, what have you got for us today?
Well, thanks, Mike. We have 7 art pieces that we're highlighting today. As Mike has mentioned, there's a variety of different pieces of art, framed art that we have, but these are the ones that we're going to highlight today, so you get an idea of some of the art that you could purchase from the treasure chest. So first up, Ray, tell me a little bit about what you think of this.
First up, we have a pair of canines, dogs. Lovely frame. I'm not sure what kind of one this is. It could be, oh, it's a very nice frame. Lovely matting on this picture. And it can be yours for $15.
$15.
The frame alone, as is the case in all of these, the frame alone is no doubt worth $15.
Excellent. Now, in keeping with the theme of best friend, our best friend, is another piece of artwork, the lovely mat, for the same price of $15. You can see a little reclining. What dog would you say that would be?
Looks like maybe a Cocker Spaniel. I don't know dogs very well. I do that for our children.
It's another beautiful framed piece of art that you can take home for $15. We're going to cruise through a few more here. Now this piece is actually a signed print. If you look closely, you can see the details of the animals. This is Noah's Ark. So a beautiful framed piece.
Very beautiful.
Note the frame is a lovely detailed frame. Who is the artist on this? M. Morin. Sure. And this is 162 of 350.
Wow.
So a beautiful signed print of art that you can take home and make yours. And what is the price on this, Ray?
The price for this lovely print is $20.
$20.
This would be wonderful in a grandchild room. That would be my opinion.
Next we have another signed print. Now, Ray, what did you call this?
The old sod.
The old sod
Yes.
is what we're calling this. Possibly from Ireland or Scotland, as well as signed print, lovely mat, and the frame matches beautifully with the
Well,
picture.
hold on here. I can't quite read this, but
Ballinkeggy Bay.
Ballinkeggy Bay.
Ballinkeggy Bay.
36 of 250. William J. Ryan. This is really neat.
For the price of $30, you can take that home.
Yeah, beautiful frame also.
That's a lovely frame. Now, in the upcoming holiday of the 4th of July, very simple frame, the Star Spangled Banner. What is the price on that? Is that what I speak?
Well, July 4th?
$4.
$4 for the July 4th. Now finally we have 2 lovely pictures, and Marie, Ray have to help me with this because of the substantial weight of these. Both of these, you don't get a chance to see them, both of these are $40 each. Now, the frame alone, look at the price of the frame alone, you can imagine, as well as the beautiful mat. These are landscape prints.
Van Martin is the painter. This isn't a print, it's a reproduction, I'm pretty certain.
Oh,
It's
reproduction.
quite lovely.
What would that look like? Which style that would be?
Early Holy Hill.
Early Holy Hill. Possibly. Possibly. Lovely style painting. And then, and this styling, I've got this. I particularly love this one. The sailboat. Actually the same style painting. Again, just $40.
And another Van Martin.
Another Van Martin.
reproduction.
So for the set,
Really nice.
For the set, we're selling today 2 for $75. That's right, 2 for $75. Take them both home, they'd be lovely additions to your garden.
Thank you, Ray and Laura. We're going to be moving on to the next section of our show in just a minute, but a couple of things. First of all, we started a tradition last week. This is Channel 955, and we like to highlight one item that is an especially unique deal. And Ray, would you hand me the picture again of the single dog, the Labrador? I think it was the second one that you brought up today. This is going to be our special for this week, the $9.55 special.
Yes.
Here we go. It's man's best friend on a sofa here. Again, as Laura has pointed out many times, the matting on these and the frame on these is worth this alone. We advertised earlier that this was $15, but that's wrong. This week it's $9.55. You can get these items by contacting me either by email, I'm at mbrever@eastcastleplace.com, or you can call my desk, I'm at 963-8425. I know I went through that very, very fast, but you can call the front desk and they'll be glad to give you that information. We're going to be moving on now to a couple of lamps that we want to highlight. Okay, we're back, and I'm glad you're still with us. We've got an expanded collection of desk and table lamps here that I think are really going to interest you. You can see we've got a lot of them lit up on display here. I know Ray and Laura are just itching to tell you all about them. I'm going to turn the lights on here so that we have a little bit better representation of the lamps. But Ray and Laura, I'm turning it over to you now.
All right, Mike, thanks. So what are we doing?
Oh, a selection of lamps.
Oh, selection.
It's a lovely selection of lamps that we have here. We're going to tell you a little bit about each one. Perhaps you'd like to take them home with you. We have a few sets that we can also sell you. So first we're going to start off with the standing lamp here.
Yes. This is a lovely brass lamp, and I am especially enamored of this beautiful detailed lampshade. Just to demonstrate, the switch does work on and off. It's a beautiful lamp. I like this a lot. In fact, I'm interested in that myself. This lamp, I think we saw, oh, sorry, and the price on this is $25.
25. It's
That's
fine.
quite a bargain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, quite a bargain. And this lamp has a twin in the back, so we have two of these lamps. Each are $15. This is a
Heavily cast.
cast metal of
Lovely
some
design.
kind. It is. I'm not quite sure of the design. Leaves in there. Again, a beautiful shade in very, very good condition. It's a beautiful lamp. This is $15. The pair is $29.
29.
Yes.
$1 off.
Yes.
Now this, I know this is one that you have your eye on, Ray. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit about this lamp.
Well, apart
I
from
love
my liking it very much, it is, for everyone out there, $150. For me, $25. Actually, it's $25 is the price of this lamp. What I like about this, it's got a metal shade, which I haven't seen before in lamps. Beautiful metal base. Laura was suggesting earlier this could be vintage
40s,
40s.
maybe. I mean, it's highly decorative. You see the laurel and the finial here. Beautiful.
It's very, very nice. 2 bulbs. It's, yeah, very attractive. One thing I was going to mention, I don't know if people have come to frown on lamps because they consume a lot of electrical energy, but this lamp, for example, has LED bulbs in it, which use virtually no electricity.
And then our other set, you can see here, lamp that's on my left. Beautiful. Also to let you know that the shades themselves are interchangeable. For example, our single lamps, if you find another shade within the treasure chest you'd like to interchange with that, that's your choice. So if you want to take home the set, what is the cost on this?
Each of these lamps is $15. And Laura, what is the pair price?
Fair price is $29.
Lovely. Fantastic.
Lovely. The brass lamp, I'm not sure if you can see here, but the brass lamp we have here has a lovely shade. It's a kind of a classic brass. What is the price on this, Ray?
This lamp is $20.
$20 for a brass lamp you can take home. Substantial weight. And then finally, this lovely Oriental style ceramic.
Yeah,
You see here. Shade.
I would say pleated, just like the skirts my mom used to wear.
For the price of $25, you can take this lamp home. So if you're interested in these, they're for sale in our silent auction. Mike, tell us a little bit more about what we can expect.
Well, first of all, let me just say that what we have shown you today is just a sampling of all the lamps that we have available. We probably have twice as many as these, and we would encourage you to come down and take a look at them for yourself, or call me, and if any of these are of specific interest to you, we'll be glad to help you out. Once again, all you have to do is reach out to me through email, that's mbrever@eastcastleplace.com, or you can call my desk, 963-8425, or for those of you that are familiar with where my office is, or if you're not, the beauty salon on the 2nd floor of Contemporary, or the general store on the 2nd floor of Contemporary. I'm just down from that. So stop in, come on in and talk, and I'll walk you through any of these. I do want to also point out to you that the management of East Castle Place has been very concerned about the health and the well-being of you as well as our staff. And that's why we've had to come to you through the benefit of television over the last 3 or 4 weeks. But that potentially is going to be changing soon. I know the management of East Castle is looking at ways to reopen the treasure chest. I don't have a date for you yet, and I encourage you not to mark anything on your calendar yet, but be aware of the fact that when we do open, we will have to make sure that everybody stays safe and healthy. And that means we will have to limit the number of people that are allowed in the treasure chest at any particular time. We'll have to limit the number of volunteers that are working in the treasure chest at any given point in time. People will have to come down wearing their face mask, and we'll ask you to keep social distancing when you come. And we won't be accepting cash at the treasure chest. We'll only be accepting debit cards and credit cards, but I can assure you, nothing could be easier than dealing with credit or debit at the treasure chest. So keep that in mind. We're going to be opening very soon. That's how you can buy any one of these items that we have talked about today, is get in touch with me and we'll be glad to help you out. That's it for this week's show. I'm Mike Brever, and I'm joined by my wonderful co-host, Laura Wengler, who has kind of stepped into the background here, and Ray Schmidt. We're going to come back and see you again next week with some more great deals. And until then, I ask you to stay safe, be smart, and please be patient. We will all be enjoying that wonderful East Castle Place hospitality again very, very soon. So long, everybody.